So once you subscribe to yeah, hello everyone. Once you subscribe to TradingView indicators, then you will basically send your TradingView username. Once you send your TradingView username, we'll provide access to those indicators. And so once we provide the access, then you can go to invite only scripts and you will see all those indicators in your account. So maybe Srikanth, if you can share your TradingView screen.
Yeah. Can you give me the option to share the screen?
I already gave it. You should be able to. Yeah, yeah, can you try now?
Yeah. Yeah. Now I think I can share. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can. Yeah, we can see it.
Okay.
So again, these indicators can be used for anything, right? Whether you want to do it in your personal accounts or in the funded accounts, these indicators can be used for stocks, futures, options, or currencies or crypto for any of those things. So we'll be uh, right. I'll explain. Right, I'm doing live sessions every day so that you all can see like how I am taking the trades, when I am taking the trades, and based on that, right, it may take 2 or 3 days for you to. Again, it is very easy process, but yeah, initially for 2 3 days, you can do on paper account or something, and once you get the hang of it, you can start the trading in either funded accounts or in the personal accounts. So can you go to click on the indicators tab, Srikanth?
Yeah.
Right. Once you, yeah, if you go to that invite only scripts, you will see those beta, algo, ultimatum, or MACD, which we already provided access to Srikanth. So, for example, if you want to, right, using one indicator gives 70% success. But when confluence, right, if 2 or 3 indicators are giving the same buy or sell signal, your success rate will increase to 90-95%. So if somebody don't want to use multiple indicators, just they can enable, right? Let us start with just ultimatum. Yeah, can you click on ultimatum? Right. For example, now, and you can yeah, minimize the bottom one. Just you can, yeah, open the right, and you are in instead of 1 minute, you can change it to 5 minutes. Right. Go to ultimatum settings. Yeah, go there and RC ultimatum. Click on the settings. Yeah. Right. So now, right, you can just keep the length as 55, all those options, but you can enable the support and resistance. Right, you check box, yeah, check on that support and go up,
Okay.
and then you have auto trend lines,
Okay.
and then you have short term trend. Yeah, cloud you can put short term. The TP and SL not mandatory. You can remove that,
Mhm.
and that risk to reward you can change it to 1:2. Right. Generally, 1:4 means you will get very limited entries. 1:2 is better. The risk to reward you can change it to 2.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Everything else you can just keep them like that.
Okay.
Right. So now you can see that there are mainly. Uh, yeah. Can you take it to crude oil or GC or something else?
Go with yes. Yes is okay.
Yeah. Yes is also fine. Right.
Okay.
And let us go to yeah, Friday, or yeah,
This is
you can scroll it, or you can just drag the screen to Friday. Right, there are for ultimatum mainly you have mainly you need to remember two or three things. That's it, not much more than that. One is you have a dashboard, right, on the left side, which shows like, okay, is it bullish or bearish, right? You can see that 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, all of them are showing green. That means overall ES is in the bullish trend. So when you see that, right, you don't
Oh,
need to look for 4 hours or daily when you are trading on 5 minutes. If you are taking in your personal accounts, then maybe you can also watch for 4 hours daily. But your 5 minutes, 15, 1 hour are looking green. That means the minimum, the temporary trend, right, for today is in the bullish trend. So it is always better to take only buy only signals. Whenever you see buy only, or whenever you see coming price coming to the cloud, then you do a buy. And whenever again it goes up, starts dropping, you can do a sell. So as long as the cloud is in the green color, that means you are basically in the uh, right, in the bullish, right? ES is bullish. If the cloud color changes to red and price is below the cloud, then the price changes to red. That is where you can be on the bearish side. But as long as cloud is green, just be on the bullish side, or just only do a buy whenever it goes to the top, right, touches a resistance. You have two types of resistance here. One is the trend line resistance, which is like the slanting line, the red color slanting line. And you have, yeah, that is the trend line resistance. And then you have horizontal resistance, which are like you have the horizontal red lines, right? Those are like your horizontal resistance, right? That is where price may go and just drop from there. In the same way, at the bottom, you have trend line support, and you have those green horizontal lines, which are again the support lines. So that means whenever price comes there, there is a high possibility, high probability that price will go up from there. So using ultimatum, if you want to use ultimatum without thinking about beta or any other indicator, you will just use this ultimatum indicator whenever price goes and touches the right, the red horizontal line or red vertical slanting line. That is where we can generally take a shot, right? Sometimes it may go a little bit higher and then drop again, but those are the strong resistance lines. Or whenever it comes to the green lines, green slanting line or green horizontal lines, that is where, right, if it is a bullish, right, if it is bullish trend, forget about right, shorting it, right? Just focus on if 5, 10, 15, 30 minutes are green, then better you be only on the bullish side. That means whenever it comes to a green line, right, whether at the bottom or the horizontal green support lines, then that is the area where you will go long. So if 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes are in red color in the dashboard, then you just focus on the short, right? Don't worry about buy. Whenever it, if they are in the red color, then you will only do the short side, right? That means you will only take the short rates, because, right, if you are along with the trend, generally your chances of success will be high, right? It may even though it is in a bullish trend, we may see some reversals, but the reversals can be quick. Suddenly they will drop and suddenly they will start going up. So to mitigate the risk of quick drops and again going up, you will just only focus on, right, based on the trend. If a trend is looking green, right, in the dashboard, if it is showing bullish, then you be on the only on the long side. And whenever it touches the resistance, just close the long and again wait for again it will go up, again come back to the cloud, again it will go up. Again, whenever it comes close to the cloud and starts going up, again you can take one more long. Again it goes up, touches the resistance, again starts dropping, again you just close it, right? It means you won't open a new short, you will just close the long, and whenever it goes to the top resistance, touches it, you will close it, right? In that way, we can be more on the profitable side without taking both sides of the trades, right? Yeah. So we don't need to make to be on the greener side. We don't need to take both long and short immediately, one after other. So that's what the algos will do. What algos will do is they take a long and suddenly there is a reversal, they take a short, right? So that's why uh, they will, right? Sometimes we'll lose the profits, right? Because even though the trend is green, because the algo took a short signal, will be losing the profits. But whereas indicator, we have the full control by looking at the trend of the indicator. If the trend is looking green for minimum for 5, 15, and 30 minutes, if it is looking green, just to be on the green, that means only you will take the calls. For example, ES is looking green or SPY is looking green, then you will only take SPY calls, right? Don't worry about SPY puts, right? Because it will go up and overall you will be making profits, right? So right, that is about ultimatum, right? The cloud is basically like your strong support. So you have three types of support. One is your vertical line, which is the trend line support. Then you have those horizontal green lines, which are like the normal support areas where buyers are coming in and again buying it. And then the cloud is another support, right? Generally, whenever price comes to the cloud, if the trend is bullish, then cloud will also act as a support. So that is where again the price may reverse, right? It will go to the top, touch the resistance, either the horizontal red line or the vertical red line, and then again it will come to the cloud, and again from cloud again it will go up. So whenever you take SPY calls, right? You don't take when it is close to the trend line resistance. Whenever it comes to the cloud and starts going up, again that is the best time to buy calls, right? Whether for SPY or whatever stock you are looking. If the cloud is green, and if it comes to the cloud and starts going up, that is the best time where you can buy. So it will again go up. We can quickly make 20, 30, 40% profits. So the cloud, the green cloud is, right? If the stock is bullish, we'll see the green cloud and that will act as a strong support. If the stock is bearish or if the futures are bearish, you will see a red cloud that will act as a resistance. That means if something comes all the way to the down to the trend line support and starts going up, it may not break the cloud. The red cloud will act as a resistance. It will touch the cloud and again come down. It will touch the cloud, again come down. Right? From that, if something is bullish, the cloud will act as a support. If some stock is bearish, the cloud will act as a resistance. So that's what you need to remember. So if when you want to buy calls, you want to see whether the cloud is green or not. If the cloud is green and if the price is close to the cloud and starts going up, that is where you buy the calls. For example, you can open something like right, maybe open some stock. You can check Netflix or right or right. For example, you can see that the cloud was red there, right? On Netflix, or maybe on Thursday or sometime, the cloud became red. And then you can see that, right, you got a sell signal, the green turned to red, and then you can see that the price went down nearly 10, $12 on Netflix. First time it tried to go and touch the cloud, again it went down, right? The cloud is acting as a resistance. So it may touch the borders of the cloud, again dropped it. Next time it was able to break the cloud, but nearly you can see that as long as the cloud is in red color, that means the stock is bearish. If the cloud is in green color and you get a buy signal, that is where you buy the calls. If the cloud is red color, you have a sell signal, that is where you buy the puts. Okay, so this is about ultimatum, where you can use for stocks, buying stocks, you can use for buying option calls or buying option puts, you can use for futures, right? Based on, right, only thing you have is you have support, you have trend line support, and you have the cloud support, or you have resistance, you have trend line resistance, and you have the cloud resistance. If cloud is red, that means it is bearish. If cloud is green, that means it is bullish. Based on the cloud color, you only enter the long, or if the cloud is red, you will only enter short. If the cloud is green, you will only enter long. Right? That's it. If you remember this, just with ultimatum itself, you can make nice gains every day. Right? Again, can you go to settings, Srikanth, for ultimatum? So here you have a setting, right? Again, reminding everyone, you just keep everything default. Just enable support and resistance, auto trend lines. Right? You can also use breaks, preset, all those things. But if you have too many options, you might get confused. So I'm trying to show you minimum options where just support and resistance, auto trend lines, show higher high, lower low. And short, right? If you are using for Apex and funded account, short-term trend is good. But if you want to use for long term, right, for your personal accounts, you can use the long term trend and you can disable short term trend. And instead of 5 minutes, you will watch on a 1 hour or 4 hours chart so that you can hold the trade for multiple days. If if the long term cloud becomes green, right, then you can hold the stock for, right, you will be watching it on a 1 hour or 4 hour or daily time frame. And whenever cloud turns green, you will buy the stock and you can hold it for 1 week, 10 days like that, or futures, right, in your personal account, crude oil or something, right? Can you disable short-term trend and enable long-term trend, Shrikant? Right? Say okay. And
Time frame, is it still 5 minutes or
no, you have to use minimum 1 hour or 4 hours for personal accounts. You can use, yeah, 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 4 or 1 hour is also good. So you can see that the cloud turned to green sometime in November, right? Till you have it is in green, right? Nearly from Netflix was around $380 when the cloud turned green, 380 or $390. All these days, the cloud is completely in the green. So as long as the cloud is in green, you can just hold the stock, right? Your trend is also showing green. So whenever you are in a 1 hour chart, you have to only look like, okay, what is the trend for 1 hour? What is the trend for 4 hours? What is the trend for daily? Right? If all these three are green, you can just hold on the long. You don't need to worry about 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Right? When you are doing a swing trading, you don't worry about if 5 minutes is showing red, you don't need to close it, right? That 5 minutes, 15 minutes is mainly for day trading, mainly for funded accounts where you want to close the positions on the same day. But if you are looking for long term trading, then the best thing is you enable 1 hour or 4 hours chart and then watch like whenever the cloud turns green, that means the stock became bullish. Then just hold as long as the stock, the color is in the green color, you can hold that stock, right? That means the stock is bullish, it is going up and up. For example, you can open Nvidia or you can open SMCA or Tesla, any example, right? You can play with any stock. You can see that it turned to green sometime, right? Maybe June or July, right? Long time back. So as long as the cloud is in green color, you can just hold it. Right? Again, right? For example, when it goes to that resistance, you just take the profits and again wait for it to come to the support and again buy it. Again, it will go up to the top when it touches the red color. So, right, don't buy when it is, for example, Nvidia is close to the resistance, right? If you see Nvidia is touching the resistance now. So you won't buy now. You won't buy Nvidia. You have to always wait for it to come to the cloud, right? Because now there might be, right, next week we may see a drop in Nvidia because it came to the cloud, went all the way till the top. We may see it a drop. It may come to the white line or it may come all the way to the cloud. So whenever it comes, if the stock is bullish, if the trend is bullish, and if it comes to the cloud, that is where we will buy it, right? Not at the top of the resistance. So white line is like a midpoint between support and resistance, right? Yeah, that is also like another support. So yeah, that midpoint between the trend line support, trend line resistance, that is like a midpoint. So the stock may come to that midpoint, right? We may see a 60 $70 drop on Nvidia in coming weeks. So it may be 1 week or 2 weeks, but we'll see a drop, right? Because Nvidia is nearly touching the resistance, trend line resistance on 4 hour time frame. That means if you want to buy some leaps, right? Maybe for after 2 months or 3 months, 700 puts may give some gains in 1 month plus, or right, for swing trading. Again, this 4 hour or 1 hour time frame, they are mainly for swing trading, not for your day trading. So like this, you can check with different stocks, right? For example, let us look at right. We have AMAT earnings, right? Another chip stock, AMAT, AT. Yeah, instead of D, put T. Right. So yeah, MAT is also nearly at the top of the trend line resistance, right? It went all the way. You can also see, right? You got a buy, and overall trend is buy. So it is. We have earnings in the coming week. After maybe post earnings, we may see a decline in MAT. Like this, you can look at any stock, whichever you want. If the stock is close to the cloud, and if the trend is bullish, you can go long. Right? Either stock should be close to the green cloud, or it should be at the support lines, right? That is the time to enter, not when it is close to the resistance, right? It should not be at the top, or it should not be at the red lines. That is not where you will enter long positions, right? For example, if you look at crude oil, right? Crude oil went all the way till the top, right? 79. It touched the resistance, right? You can see a trend line resistance and also a horizontal resistance. It touched the resistance and it came all the way down to the support, right? It came to 71. You have trend line support and also you have horizontal support. Now again it started moving from 79 to 71 is $8,000 with one contract. Then again it is going up. Your cloud is green, it is going up. So it may go right. So from 77 again we may see it until 79 or something, or 80. It may go all the way till 80, and 80, 80.5 might be again a swing trade, right? We can take a short at around 81 like that, and again the crude oil may come down. So like this, for your personal accounts, you can always use a 4 hour or 1 hour time frame, and just based on the right trend. If you are using 1 hour, look at what is the 4 hour trend. 1 hour and 4 hour, if they are green, you can be only on the long side. If 1 hour, 4 hour are in red, then you just take the short term, only on the short sides. Right? Yeah. This support and resistance, they will be right. This trend line support, trend line resistance, they are fixed. They will yeah, based on again, right? It should touch the resistance and there should be a reversal candle. Right? You can see bullish candles means candle with a wick at the top. If it touches the resistance and you see a reversal candle, right? All these bullish candles suddenly changing to a bearish candle. That means the reversal, right? At that point, seller started selling instead of going up, instead of breaking it. So you have to wait for that reversal, right? It is not that as soon as it touches the trend line resistance, you will immediately short it. You will wait for it to touch the resistance, and then you will wait for, right? For example, if you are in a 4 hour candle, you may wait for another 4 hours to see, okay, is it dropping, right? If it is dropping, that means seller started selling, right? The buying pressure is going down and selling pressure is increasing. Then you will see a big decline on the crude oil. It may come till the midpoint, or it may come all the way till the green. So that is where you can just do a sell and just hold it for 1 week, 10 days. You will make $7,000-8,000 with one contract, right? Like this GC, crude oil, these are good ones for, right? Generally they go in a trend. They go up, again it comes down. They go up, again they come down, right? For Apex, you will use 5 minutes, but for personal accounts, you will, right? You will just swing. You will use these levels and you will do the swing trading. You don't need to worry about small up and downs, right? Generally, if it comes to the bottom, you can see lower highs, higher lows. So if you see a higher low, that means it will go and create another higher high. Earlier higher high was at 79. Now it may create at 80 or 80.5. It will go till that level and then again drop. Again, it will create another higher low. So like that, it will be moving in a channel, right? So that's what for personal accounts, you just use it on a higher time frame. Don't use 5 minutes because you don't need to, right, keep watching the screen for every time. If you are doing on personal accounts, you just wait for it to touch the trend line support and wait for a reversal candle. Whenever that happens, then just take a trade and that's it. You can again watch it after 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. You'll make some few $1,000s with one contract, right? That is with Ultimatum. So again, generally, if it is a resistance, right, uh, there will be some news which will come, right? It is not that because of, right, for example, right, on Thursday, we saw that AFRM is at a strong resistance on daily, right, before earnings was released. It was, right, if you open AFRM at $40 or $50, there was a strong resistance. So we took puts on that AFRM, right? And it dropped, right? It touched that resistance, and there was a big drop from $50 to $40. So sometimes already you have a strong resistance on a daily or weekly, then generally the earnings may come negative if there is a strong resistance, or if the stock is at a support on a daily or weekly on higher time frames, then the stock may go up. So, right, that's what happened on Friday, where it was at a resistance. It was exactly at the trend line resistance. It was at the strong resistance on the daily time frame. And we got a bad earnings or negative earnings, and the price went down nearly 25%. It touched the support and again started going up. It made a move up, but right. So that's how, right, you can also play earnings by looking at where the stock is. Is it close to the resistance on a higher time frame? Then there is a high potential that stock may go down, uh, right? Because that is a level where already there might be sell orders by big institutions. So the price will drop uh, because of that, right? For example, if you open coin, right, coin, we may see 150, 160 before earnings, and we may see a big drop on coin again. On coin stock, we have earnings this week for coin. If you put the stock in 4 hours or daily time frame, in 4 hours, yeah, it has a potential to move up, right? As of now, the stock is above the green, right? Above the green cloud. We got a buy signal. It touched the bottom, it touched the support and started moving up. It may go all the way till, right, 150, 160. So you have a red line there. Resistance is there, right, at the at the middle. Yeah, that is right. That is where we may expect the stock to go to around $150 tomorrow, day after. And there is we have earnings. So it may right, overall option flow is bearish on coin. So it may go till that point and 150, 160, and we may see a big drop, right? Again, 4 hours, or you can use daily and like that. So again, stock last time when it moved, when we got a buy signal from nearly 40 or $50, it went all the way to $190. It touched the resistance. And again, we got a sell signal there, right? Again, from 190, it dropped to 120. Now again, we got a buy. So right, if you use it on a higher time frames, you have much more higher potential, right? Don't just look at 5 minutes, right? It is okay for our day trading, for apex accounts, those things. But if you are doing for swing trading in a personal accounts, you can use the signals for higher for swing trading and hold trades for multiple days, or you can buy option calls. If you get a, if your cloud is green, and you got a buy signal, you can buy some leaps, right? Apex is basically a funded account where you don't need to invest your own money. You can take a challenge, and once you complete a challenge, you can that Apex will fund for your trading, where you can make 90% of the profits, right? That is where you will do with futures. But right, this is how you set the parameters for ultimatum, and then you use it for personal accounts. You use it on 5 minutes or 3 minutes for Apex accounts. For personal accounts, you can use 1 hour, 4 hour charts, and you can either use it for right. You buy the stock, hold the stocks, or you buy option calls. Whenever you see a buy signal, right, it is the cloud is green, then you basically buy the calls. Whenever you see right a sell and it touched the trend line resistance, right, then you saw a reversal candle, you buy the puts. So like this you can look at, right, 20, 30, 40 different stocks, whichever you want. You will gain confidence that okay, now I can use this for my stocks or options, or you can use for futures. It is up to you, whichever you want you can use. But basically, right, follow the cloud. If you are doing swing trading, use the long term cloud. If you are using day trading, use the short term cloud. And whenever cloud turns green, you go long. Whenever cloud turns red, you go short. So 80% of the time we will make profits just by following just one indicator. You don't need to look at so many indicators. But if you want to increase the success, right, now can you enable beta algo? You can add right here, click on that. Right now you can see that you have, right, you added one more indicator, right, which uses different calculations and different parameters. So if you see coin, right, you saw the trend line resistance. Ultimatum gave a red vertical line, and beta gave a red rectangle. That means two different algos are giving a similar signal at the same time. Both of them gave an indication that stock may go down, right? Blue rectangle is for buy zone, red rectangle is for sell zone. So ultimatum gave a trend line resistance, and beta gave a trend line resistance, a strong resistance or a sell zone. That means now your confidence, now instead of 80% success, you may make 90% success, right? Because you have two different indicators telling that price will go down, right? Then you can be more confident, right? Or if you see at the bottom also, you have a blue zone. You got a buy signal from ultimatum. You have a blue zone here. Then it started moving up, right? You can open crude oil or something, right? Again, crude oil, you have a red zone there, and also you have a trend line resistance there. That means you can confidently short crude oil at that point, right? On a 4 hour, right? Higher the candle time frame, higher the strength of the signal. If 4 hours is giving a sell signal and ultimatum is giving sell on 4 hours, beta is giving a sell on 4 hours, right? Sell means basically it is showing that the red rectangle means beta is telling that price will go down. The resistance, a trend line resistance, ultimatum is telling that price will go down. So both of them are showing that price will go down. Then it went all the way down from 79.34 to nearly $70. That means $9,000 with just with one contract, right? So that is how when you have a confluence with multiple indicators saying giving the same signal at the same time, then you can be more confident. Instead of 80% confidence, now you have 90% confidence, right? Let us add one more. So here you have only two things, right? For ultimatum, you have uh, right, trend line support, you have green line horizontal support, you have the cloud support. Whereas for this one, for the beta algo, you have only red rectangle, blue rectangle. Blue means buy, red means sell. So generally, whenever it goes there, right, if you want to just make $200, whenever it touches the red, just take a shot, make $200, close the trade. right? Because it may not directly go from red to blue. It will go down, again go little bit up, again go down further. So after multiple iterations, it may go to the blue, right? It is not that directly from blue, it will directly go to red and from red to blue. So if you want to just make 100, $200, whenever it touches the blue, go long, make $200, close the trade. Whenever it touches the red, take a short, it will go down, make some $200, close the trade. Right? That is with, but when you have combination of both ultimatum and also beta, and if both are giving the similar signal, if you have a trend line support and also you have a blue rectangle there, then you have much more success. Right now, instead of 8 out of 10, you will make profits 9 out of 10 times. Right, in that way, your confidence will be more to take the trade. So, right, that is with, so ultimatum is giving you different right, support lines, cloud support, horizontal support, vertical support, whereas the beta algo is just giving one red rectangle or blue rectangle. Again, if you want to right, if you are totally new to trading, you are completely confused with the trend line support or horizontal support, you can just use beta algo. Right, can you hide ultimatum, Srikanth? Right, you just use beta algo, right? It will touch the blue, go up, touch the red, again come down, again go up. So like that, it will keep going up and down between. So if that $80 is broken, right? If that resistance is broken, then $83 or 83 point change is where you have the next resistance, right? So we need to wait until the price goes to the resistance, and we have to wait whether the resistance is right, supported or not, right? If you see a reversal candle, it goes to that price, and if it starts dropping, that is where you will take a trade. That means if you are in a 1 hour chart, it touches that price, right? Right, for example, can you change it to 1 hour now? So your these zones, right, your buy zone, sell zone, they will stay the same whether you are on a right. For example, now 76, right, in a 1 hour, it may go from 76 to 78. There is a resistance on 1 hour zone. So if it goes to 78 and starts dropping, right, you will wait for one more 1 hour candle or two more 1 hour candles. And once it touches the 78 and you start seeing, instead of blue candles, you see red candles, then you can basically short crude oil, and you can, it has a chance that you will easily make two to $300 easily without much risk. Right, again, if it even after going to 78, it continues, right? Next to two candles also, they are green candles or blue candles, then that means basically it may go all the way to 79.4. So based on which time frame you are looking, right? If you are looking at 1 hour or 4 hour chart, then you will basically follow that. You will wait until that zone, so don't take trade in between, right? If it is already somewhere at 77, right, your support was at 76, now the price is around 77 change, right? Don't take in between, wait for it to go till the red and then take a shot, or wait for it to come to the blue again, wait, go for a long, right? That is with beta. But when you combine both, and when both algos are giving the same signal, that is the best opportunity. You don't need to worry, right? If you are only watching at beta, there might be, out of 10 times, you may make profit 7 times, 2 to 3 times, it may break the resistance, it may break the support, it may go down. But if you are watching the combination, yeah, for day trading, you will follow 5 minutes. For swing trading, you will use 1 hour or 4 hours, right? For your personal accounts, right? For funded accounts, you cannot go with 1 hour or 4 hours, but for funded accounts, you go with swing trading. So, right, that is about beta. Now let us also enable both ultimatum and RCA MACD. Let's again go back to right. Let us say 4 hours. Now, right, this in the ultimate MACD, you have a green dot. That means generally that means stock go up, or the commodity, whatever instrument you are trading, that will go up. If you see a orange dot, that means generally the price will go down. For example, in that scenario, if you see, right, maybe you have to enable the trend line support and trend line resistance
Okay.
in the ultimatum. Yeah, go to ultimatum and right in short term trend, yeah, not long, yeah, because you are on 4 hours. Even long term trend is also fine. So
Cheap. Keep it long term or short term?
yeah, if you are doing swing trading, use long term cloud. If you are using day trading, use short term cloud. So yeah, you can, in this example, you can use long term cloud. Right, for example, right, in the right, around January 26th or 27th, you can see that the beta gave a red rectangle and ultimatum gave a trend line resistance, and then you can see ultimate MACD gave a orange dot. That means nearly all the three are telling that the price will go down, right? In all the three indicators are giving, so your success is 95% now, right? From 70, with two indicators it became 90. Three indicators are giving similar signal. That means now your chances of success are much more. That means the drop can be a big drop, right? If all the three indicators are giving a sell, or if all the three are giving a buy, right? Right, not only you'll make profit, but you can also make a big profit, right? It will not be 100, 200, $300. It can be in few thousands of dollars. All the three gave similar signal at same time, right? In that right, in that maybe 1 2 hours gap, you got all the similar type of signal from all the three. Now you can confidently take more contracts, or you can confidently take the trade without worrying about anything. In the same way, again, you got a green somewhere around Feb 8th or Feb 7th. You got a green dot. The price is at the trend line support, uh, right? And it started going up. So, like that, when you have a confluence of more indicators, that means your chances of success will be more. Not only chances of success, the amount of profit you make also will be more. Right? Again, if we can take some examples, like let us go to some stocks, right? Let us open DKNG, right? We have earnings in the coming week. Right? If you, yeah, again, you have a right around January 10th or something, right? You got a green dot, right? In the ultimate MACD. So in the green dot, yeah, after 2024, yeah, around, yeah, that time frame, right? Tuesday, Jan 9th. And it was around, right, in the ultimate beta algo gave a blue rectangle. Then it is also right at the trend line support. We got a buy signal, right? Then price moved all the way from $32. It went to nearly $44 now, right? It did not touch the resistance at the top resistance, but it is close to the resistance now. Right, you can right close those drop down that volume beta algo ultimatum. You can just minimize that. You have a drop down, right, Shrikant? At the volume, yeah, those three algos are showing. You have an arrow, up arrow there. Yeah, you just minimize it so you can see the chart. Now under
Yes.
the RC ultimatum, you have an arrow mark. Yeah, that one. Yeah, right. So now you can see that the entry was around, right. Even if you wanted to wait for double confirmation, entry was at 36.7. It went all the way till 44.6. right? The next possible target is 47 before earnings, and we may see a big drop on DKNG after earnings. So it is close to the resistance, So like this, right? For swing trading, if you have a combination of multiple indicators, multiple confluence, then you can go long. When you have confluence with multiple, your chances of success will be high. And like this, you can test with different tickers, different stocks, whichever you want. Right? You can see that when you have confluence of two or three, right? If all the three are giving the signal, then it is sure shot success. You can go with more contracts, or you can go with more stocks. You can go with more option calls for, right, leaps, right? Again, you won't take immediate expiry. You will take maybe after 1 month or 2 month expiry trades, so you can make big returns because these are swing trades, right? Not a day trade where you, if you are watching in 5 minutes, you see a confluence, then for the immediate expiry, whenever this Friday expiry, we can take the calls or puts. So like this, now when you are trying to combine all two or three indicators, confluences, your success will be much more higher with whether you're trading stocks or futures or whichever you are doing it. It will be more success. So, right, again for these, right, ultimate MACD or for beta algo, you don't need to just keep the default settings. You don't need to do anything else, right? Only for ultimatum, we make those minor changes so that instead of watching everything, you will only watch trend line support, trend line resistance, and you will just watch the cloud based on what type of trading you are doing, short term cloud or long term cloud, like that, right? So that is how, right, you can try with different tickers. You can, right, practice, right, for example, right, what is the another stock we have, right, yeah, we can open a shop, new open shop, Srikanth. Right, shop, you can see that it is at a support now, right? Target one is 91, target two is 91, target three is 98.2. Still there is, we have potential for the stock to go up to 98, or target 4 is 104. It is not at the resistance now, right? Not at the trend line resistance. And also if you see the ultimate MACD, right, you can close that, yeah, right? You can see that there is a green dot, right? There is a gap between that blue line and orange line. That means there is still a high potential for the stock to go up. So that's why we are very bullish on shop, right? We may see a move to 95, 96 tomorrow. We may see, right, before earnings, we may see it more than 100 plus. So like that, you can use, right? You got a strong buy around $80. You got a, right, you got a trend line support. You also got the beta algo support, and the stock started moving up from nearly $70 to 90 plus in last few weeks, last 2 weeks, I think. So like this, you can use for any stock. You can go, right? If you want to do swing trading, you can go and you can use 1 hour or 4 hour charts. If for personal, right, for day trading, just we'll use 5 minutes, 5 minutes chart, and we can look for the confluence. Whenever there is all the three are giving a similar signal, then the success will be much higher. But for day trading, right, if the overall trend is bullish, right, again, overall trend means you for day trading, you don't need to watch like what is the trend of daily or weekly. For day trading, you just watch, okay, if 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes are showing bullish, then you just take the bullish trades. If 5, 15, 30 minutes are showing bearish, and then you just take the bearish trades. When you take bearish trade, that means your ultimate MACD should show a orange, your ultimatum should be at a resistance, your beta, if it shows a right, red rectangle, that means you can take the bearish trades, or minimum two, right? Instead of just following one, if out of these three, minimum two are giving a similar signal, your success rate will be 80% plus or around 85%. If three are giving, then your success rate will be 90 to 95%. So like that, we'll look at confluence of multiple. Then if three different indicators are giving similar signal, then right, if I'm taking option trade, I can take more number of contracts, right? Because it gives us more because three different logics, three different type of softwares are giving you a same indication that okay, price will go down because of XYZ reasons. Right? It came all the way to overbought. Now it will go down, or it is RSI is over 90 or whatever, right? The reasons might be. So, right, again, based on if you're doing personal account trading or this trading, because generally we use day trading because we do futures and also we take options and we want to quickly make money, right? So generally we go with 5 minute time frame. But if some of you have personal accounts and you want to use for a swing trading, the best thing is you use 4 hour time frame because higher the candle size, higher the signal of the strength. But if there are earnings, right, better you close 90% of the trades before earning, right? There is always that 5-10% risk with earnings. So for example, we have earnings of shop on Tuesday morning. So we took on Friday, we'll try to close it on Monday. Monday afternoon, we'll try to close 90%. Maybe we'll keep 10%, right? Whatever profit you made, that you are okay to take some risk. So if shop goes much higher to $110, you will make a lot more profits. Otherwise, you already made some profit on the 90%. So this 10%, even if it goes little bit down, still will be in green with the overall trade. So whenever you have earnings for any stock, you try to close 70-80% before the earnings announcement, and keep only 10 to 20% for the actual earnings call, right? Yeah, for shop we are very bullish, but we'll try to close 80-90% by tomorrow, 2:33 o'clock maybe, right? If the volume still looks very good, if the option flows are still very good, we may take few more lotos with whatever profits we made. But yeah, always when you use these strategies for earnings, try to take as much profit as before the earnings call and just keep the free runners for actual earnings. So this is how, right, you will set the parameters, or you will just, right, and you can, right, if for example you don't want to look at so many things, right? If you want to disable the tables, you don't want to look at RSI, or you don't want to dashboard, you have everything, right? If you go to Ultimatum again, you can, right, Ultimatum, and then you go to that settings, right? You have to check and uncheck. For example, if you go down and you don't want the trend indicator, right? If you uncheck that show trend indicator, right, whenever you uncheck and just wait for a second, you will see that the trend indicator which was showing green red color, that disappeared. Or you right, you go to the style, and for example you have tables here, you don't want to see any tables, right? You just click on tables, then your RSI and your right showing trend, that disappeared. So whenever you keep that open, and when you do it, you can immediately see that action on the chart.
Can we resize this table?
You cannot resize, but you can change the position, right? Again, go back to inputs. If you go to inputs, yeah, come down. Yeah, for example, you have trend dashboard, right? That, yeah, come down, come little bit down. Yeah, this will work with ETFs. This will work with, so for example, that show dashboard table location is like middle, right? Yeah, table size you can change it to normal or yeah, large.
Okay, that
Text
makes
color,
sense.
right? If you want to location, for example, you don't want on this in the bottom left, you want it on the right, the table location you can change. You want it on the top right, or then the table will go there, right? So now you can see that. Right? So you can just play with it. You can, right, wherever you want, you can make those changes. So right, once you subscribe to these indicators, you have to just go to right, click on the indicators tab second again. Right, you have to go to invite only scripts. Right, the first step is you will do subscription, and then on the same bot you can just ping us and say that okay, this is my trading view ID. I did my subscription. This is my trading view ID. Right, then you will have a trading view ID. You have to give the trading view ID, then we will provide access. You have to go to the invite only script. Yeah, generally it will be the same as email address, or for example, Srikant, if you click on your profile, right, you have that A right at the left corner,
Yeah, this is right. Oops.
or you can open another tab. Yeah, yeah, click on the. So yeah, that one is his right, Srikant's trading view ID. Right, once you click there, you will see your ID. Then you have to just give that ID to us. We'll provide the access. Then you will click on the indicators and you have to go to invite only scripts. Right. Once you go invite only scripts, you will see all these algos in your. Then you have to just double click on them. That will get added to the chart. And once you do that, for now you can save. Right. For example, Shrikant, now you go to that unnamed is there, right? You can save the layout so that every time you don't need to do it. Yeah. Go to that. Yeah. Close this. Yeah. That you save layout, and you can say rename, or yeah, rename, and you can say something like okay, ulti beta or something.
Now it is.
Or yeah, indicator 1 2 3. You can give some name to it. Yeah, right. Save. That's it. Whenever you uh, right, you, for example, you want to go and add one more, create a new chart or something. Right. So you don't need to add each and every time. For example, just open a new tab in the chart.
Yeah, deciding this RC.
Right. For example, you want to see only ultimatum, you can just give it as RC ultimatum. You want to just see beta, you can see, or you want all the combination, you can save a layout with all the three. And whenever you want to open a new chart, you can say that, right? For example, right? Can you click on the new tab? So after Apple, just click on the plus sign, right? You have all the tabs at the top, right? Apple. After that, you yeah, click on the plus. Yeah, right. Yeah, click there. So now it says create new chart. So such layouts you can give, like for example, you want to open right, whatever name you gave for all the three.
Um,
Right. There was another name you gave right before ultimatum. Yeah.
I think it didn't get saved.
Okay. Right. For example, whenever he clicks on that layout, ultimatum layout, already the chart will come. So whenever you change the ticker, the layout will stay the same. Right. Even though you change it to from shop, you change it to coin or something, but your ultimatum algo will stay on the chart. Right. For example, you save Tesla. Right. Tesla went all the way till the lower high, started dropping. You got a sell signal. It dropped all the way from 260 to $170. Now you can see that it started moving up. Right. Yeah. Basically, what I want to say is you can combine all the algos, save the layout, and that layout, you don't need to come and add all the algos every day. Once you save the layout, that layout will stay there, and you can go to create new chart and open the layout, and then whichever ticker you want to see, you can just see that. Right, that is how you basically use these three different indicators in trading view, and you can connect trading view. Right, you have trading panel there. If you click on the trading panel, you don't need to watch something here and go to I mean, right, go to the platform. You, for example, you have trade station or you have trader weight, you have IBKR. If you take some trade here, the trade will go and happen in your brokerage account. Right, they don't have each and every broker, but they have a good amount of brokers. If you have account in Webull, or you have interactive brokers, or you have a trader weight account, then you see something is coming to the beta, all right, a red rectangle or blue rectangle, or you see a confluence of all the three, right, ultimate day giving a orange signal, beta giving a red rectangle, then ultimatum gave a trend line resistance. Then you just go and click on the short, right, on the red button there. Right, for example, now Srikanth can click on the trade station, right, the trader weight, and then he can give the credentials, his credentials, then his account will be connected to the, right, trading view. That means you don't need to see something here and go and open trade weight and then do the trades directly. Whenever he see that there is a good opportunity, he can just go and right under, right, for example, you want to buy stocks and he connects to Webull account. Then he can just click on that 90.72 blue button, and then it will take a buy. Or if he clicks on the red button, right, you see under Shopify, you see a price, right, on the red rectangle and blue rectangle. If he wants to short, he will click on the red. If he wants to buy, he will click on the blue. Right, not this one. So you can close this one. Right, under shop, you can see, right, or you go to gold or crude oil. Right, yeah, crude oil, you can see you have 76.65 as the long, then 76.52 as the right, right. Now, because market is closed, you see such a big gap. But can you go there, Shrikant, once to the buttons? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe go to 5 minutes or right under light crude oil. You see the blue and red red buttons, right? You can just click there once you connect your account. If he clicks on the blue button, right above the volume, you see 76.65. He can just, yeah, that one. If you click there, that will basically buy at the market price. If he clicks on the red button, he will basically, right, it will take a short position. right? You don't need to go and right see something here and go there and again do. Directly you see something is close to resistance and ultimatum resistance. All these things you just go and do it. Right? That's what we are doing in live sessions. I am showing live examples where we have a confluence or something is coming to the cloud and bouncing back. We are taking option calls or we are buying futures in the live session. So you all can see like how we are taking trades, and you can basically follow the same thing, right? Again, it all takes is 1 or 2 days of practice, and directly you are visually seeing it. So there is huge potential, right? When we have algos, right? If there is a big trend, they will make huge money. But indicators, directly, we are not only just for using one indicator, we are combining multiple indicators and looking for a confluence. So the success rate will be much more higher here. And yeah, right. Once everyone, right, we want to explain everyone, and once everyone becomes comfortable, we'll also start copy trading soon in a week or two. But first, yeah, we want everyone to understand these things and start making money and get more confidence in the live sessions. Then we'll be starting copy trading also, mainly for funded accounts, and those things will be starting soon, maybe in a week or so. Yeah, if anyone has any questions, you can post it in the chat window and I'll answer them. Yeah, I'll share the YouTube link. Whatever we yeah did today, I'll share the YouTube link. Yeah, Ashish, I'll enable those other indicators. You don't need to have premium subscription of TradingView. You can just without any subscription also you can enable these. Yeah, it will work with ETFs also. Can you go to SYXL, Shrikant? SYXL or QQQ, SPY or Cover, anything. Right? You can minimize the bottom portion. Yeah. So you can see that right above the green cloud. Right. Again, if you are looking for swing, you will put in 1 hour or 4 hours. If you are looking for day trading, you will put in 5 minutes. You can see that SYXL is right above the cloud. Color of the cloud is green. Then generally, whenever it comes to the support or to the cloud, you will buy calls or you will buy the stock. Right. So can you move it to 1 hour or 4 hours? So nearly from last few weeks, it is still green. Cloud is green. Right. It went all the way to the higher high. Right. You can see ultimatum gave a higher high. You got a red signal from the beta algo, red rectangle, and you can see you got a orange dot at the bottom. Ultimate D gave a orange dot. That means that is a strong signal from $40. It came all the way down to 31 or $32 SOXL. That means if you buy puts there, you would have made nearly 100%, 200% gains. Now again it came, right? Ultimatum gave a trend line support, beta algo gave a blue rectangle, and then you got a green dot in ultimate T. Again it started going up. Now again it is at a resistance now, but it is at a only beta algo is giving a resistance. So there is a chance that we may see drop in Nvidia, we may see drop in SOXL in the coming week, right? We have to wait if you get a red dot in the ultimate D. So it is at a resistance, right? If you see, right, SOXL, you can see that it did not touch the trend line resistance, but there is a horizontal resistance there for SOXL at $40. Right. If you want to disable beta algo, Shrikant, you can just go there and just hide it. You don't need to close it. Yeah, just hide the, yeah. So now if you see, there is a around $40 there is a resistance from ultimatum. Yeah, around that point. And if we see a orange dot somewhere tomorrow, we may see orange dot in the ulti MACD. Then beta also gave a sell signal. So we may see a drop in Nvidia. We may, right, if Nvidia drops, SOXL also drops, because Nvidia, right, SOXL is the ETF for all the chip stocks. If Nvidia drops, AMD drops, and most of the other chip stocks also can drop. So SOXL also started moving from all the way from 31 to 39 now. Then we may see a drop in coming week. So that's it. If we have a confluence of all the three, that is a strong signal. So we'll wait for. You don't need to wait for a sequence, right? You can, right? If minimum two algos, if ultimatum and beta are giving a short signal, then MACD might give little bit 1 hour here and there, but we'll see, right? If both the lines are coming close, that means we may see a orange dot sometime tomorrow on SOXL, and we may see a drop, and it may again go back till the cloud and start bouncing up again later. But yeah, SOXL is looking for a drop on the hourly chart. So whenever you see the confluence of all the three happening, then you can go confidently and take the trade. Right? You will have 95% success. So if you go to Bitcoin, BTC, USD, and crypto, right, you can see, right, it touched the higher high and there was a drop. It came all the way till the support and again started bouncing. So if it breaks the resistance, it may go all the way to 50,000 plus. So Bitcoin also you can see, right, on the hourly, right, nearly when did the cloud turn green? So as long as the cloud is green, you can just be on the long side. So cloud turned green sometime in January or right, yeah, around that time frame, Jan 27th. From Jan 27th, it was 41,000 or something. Now it is about 48,000 plus. So like this, you can use for anything, right? Crypto or commodity futures or currencies, whichever you want. If you are doing for personal accounts, just use 1 hour or 4 hours. Whenever cloud turns green, you go long. Whenever cloud turns red, you go short. Like that, you can try with the different right stocks or whichever you want. You try and you can look for all the past historical result also, how the cloud turned and if you have taken how much you would have made. And we'll be doing more live sessions for all the premium members. So you can also learn, right, while we take trades, you can learn, right, why we are taking a trade. And based on that, we can make 95% success with options or stocks or with futures. Just we need to wait for the right time to enter and make profits and exit. That's it. Just need to wait for that confluence of all the three. So yeah, cloud is basically right. As I said, we have green cloud, red cloud. Based on the various moving averages, the cloud forms, and if it is above the cloud, that means stock is bullish. Yeah, we'll be having more calls like this, right? In October, November, we did many calls where members were using different indicator strategies. They were making. We'll be doing more calls like this. I'm just looking at if there are any other questions.
Uh, for connecting this one, uh, For options, we use the personal account, right? We can't place the orders from here, right?
Right. Trader or Ninja Trader are mainly for futures, right? They don't support stocks or options. So only for futures you can take in the Trader account. If you want to take options, you have to connect to IBKR or Webull account from TradingView, and you can again stocks you can directly buy here from TradingView. But if you want to take options, you have to again go to the individual brokerage and you have to buy there.
Okay, stocks can be bought only for the options. We need to go to individual. We can't place the options order here.
Right, yeah, because you don't see all the option chain, everything here.
Got
You
it.
have to. So again, what I recommend is, right, even though you are a beginner, you can take something like a beta algo or ultimatum. Ultimatum is simple. As soon as you see green, right, that is like a buy. If you see red, that is like a resistance, trend line resistance, or right, that is like a short. So you can start with ultimatum is number one, beta is number two, ultimate is number three. Right? These when all the three gives it, then that is the best signal. If you just want to only use one, then ultimatum you can use because beta will only show right the sell zone buy zone, but from buy it won't directly go to sell. If you just want to wait for buy and sell and make 100, 150, $200, you can quickly do that. But if you want to make more profits, then ultimatum is the best one. That will give you uh, right different combinations, cloud and other things. So you can make much more profits with ultimatum. Yeah, trade over it is mainly for futures. So how do you identify sideways is basically right if the price is just sitting in the cloud, if it is not going up, right? Whenever you enable a short-term cloud, and if the price is just moving at the cloud, then basically that means it is moving in a sideways or in a consolidation in a small range. If the price is not just moving up or down, that is basically called a sideways price action, right? Generally from 11 CST till 1 CST, right? The price will be in a sideways action. There won't be much volume. Generally, the price right won't move up or down. So that is generally 9 to 11 is the best time to buy calls, buy puts, or buy stocks, buy futures. Or again after 1 CST, again there will be a good amount of volume, 130. The volume will increase again. 11 to 1 is where unless there is some event on the day, generally volume goes down from 11 central to 1 central. That is where you can avoid buying some calls or puts because of the theta decay, your premium will go down because there won't be much movement. So, yeah, if price is not moving away from the cloud, just staying in the cloud, that shows that the price is at in sideways. So, again, right, you can practice with different tickers, different, right? If you want, even TradingView has a paper account. So, you can just connect to the TradingView paper account, right? Again, if you go to trading panel, right, yeah, yeah, you have paper trading, right? The first icon, right? The paper trading, yeah, click on that. So you can connect to the trading view paper account. Then whatever trades you take, right? Just follow these rules and just take some trades. Then you will get confidence, right? Okay, if you are taking the trade at right time, then your paper trading is making profits. That means now you are ready to take trades on funded or personal accounts. In that way, you can basically gain the confidence before using your own money or before using the funded accounts. You will right just follow those rules, right? If you watch live sessions, you will understand okay when we are taking the trades, at what point we are entering, at what point we are exiting, right? How to look at the overall trend and just be on the trend. If you are If you're taking trades on 5 minutes, minimum 5 and 15 should be bullish, right? Only exception for that is if there is a confluence of all the three, right? For example, it might have gone all the way down, right? Let us say gold went all the way down. Now your beta is showing a blue rectangle. Your ultimatum is showing it is at a trend line support. Your ultimate D also is at a showing a green dot. Only at that point of time, your trend might be still showing the 15 minutes as bearish, but you can take a trade because all the three gave a buy signal. But other than that, if only you are looking at one algo or two algos, and then you have to make sure if you are taking a trade in 5 minutes, make sure your 5 and 15 should be bullish in the table. Or if you are taking a trade in 1 hour, your 1 hour and 4 hours should be green to take a long trade. Right? You will close the long, but you won't open another short. Again, you will wait for it to come down to the cloud, come down to a support, and then again take another long. Again, it goes to the top, starts dropping. Again, you close it, wait for it until your 1 hour and 4 hour becomes bearish. You won't take a short trade in that way, right? Minimum your next time, right? 1 hour, 1 into 4 is right, 5 into 4, 5 minutes. Minimum 15 minutes should be, or 15 and 30 should be bearish to take a bearish trades on the 5 minutes. In that way, you will be more profitable. If you want to take options or stocks, right? Again, think or swim or Webull, IBKR. They are good brokerage platforms. Right? Think or swim is number one for better pricing and all those things. And then Webull and IBK are also good for to do stocks or for options. Right? So if we follow these rules, 90% success, 90 to 95% is easily possible. So job market is getting tough. So have always a plan B. If we can make even $200-300 as a part time, right? Then especially with funded accounts, you can multiply, right? Same trade you can take in 20 different funded accounts. So same $200 you can make in 20 different accounts at same time. So that will become $4,000. So like that, you start slow, start in a paper account. Once you get confidence, right, take in one funded account, then multiply it to two or three accounts. Then you can use copy trading trade, right? You can copy into 20 different, right? You will slowly gain confidence as you take more trades, you start making profits, your confidence will increase, and then you can slowly multiply. And for the same thing, you can copy into personal accounts, you can copy into multiple funded accounts, and you can do that. So definitely options is more profitable, right? With stocks, your risk is less, but your profit will be also less. But if you follow this strategy for options, you will make more profits because if it comes to a cloud and starts going up, right? If let us say we see right sharp as bullish, and let us say it goes to the resistance and again comes to the cloud and starts going up. All right, you invest $100 and immediately within next 10 to 15 minutes it will be 120 or $130. Right? You just need one or two bullish candles from the cloud. Immediately your stock may go up 25 cents, but your options premium will go up 25%. Right? So options is right. One is using futures for funded accounts is one strategy where you are not risking your own money. You are mainly playing with funded accounts. Complete the challenge, get the PA accounts, and play with the PA accounts where you are not risking your own money. That is one strategy. Second strategy is you use for options where if you use the logic, if you use the just remember the rules that okay, I need this, that's it, right? It is like a checklist. Okay, I see that ultimatum support, I see beta support, I see MACD green. Okay, these three are checked. I can take the calls. Or I see ultimatum resistance, I see beta in the red color, I see ultimatum in the orange color. Okay, these three are checked. I will buy the puts. So like that, if you do right? Options will make nice gains quickly. Just we have to wait for the right entry, and every day we'll have few momentum stock, high momentum stocks, right? Based on earnings, based on some news, whatever it is. So I'll be identifying those and I'll be telling that, okay, these are the 4 or 5 stocks which are moving good today. So if they are bullish stocks, we can just take calls on them. If they are bearish stocks, we can just take puts on them. So especially before earnings, right, stocks will be generally bullish. So we can buy calls, right? Uh, or after earnings, if the earnings are bad, those stocks can go down huge, and we can buy puts. So I'll be identifying, we'll be sharing in the live sessions. We'll be taking the trades in the live sessions. And once you all gain practice and once you gain confidence, you can do all these things by yourself. But until that time, I'll be helping you to show that, okay, now we got this, we got this, we got this, so we can take this call or this put or like that. So last 1 week, 10 days, we made over 95% gains in options and other trades, and we'll continue to do those things from tomorrow. Right, we'll be doing more live sessions so that you can gain more hands-on experience. And yeah, once you gain the confidence, you can right, because I may be looking at 3 or 4 tickers, but you may like Tesla, you may like Nvidia, you may like AMD, right? You want to look at that particular ticker. So then once you learn it, then you can use it on any ticker. You can do for crypto, you can do for whichever ticker you want, you can do that. Right. Again, the channel, right, as I mentioned, you can go to ninja underscore apex underscore bot. Once you go there, you will have multiple tiers, tier 1, tier 2. Tier 1, basically, if you go to trading view tier 1, you will get all these 3 indicators. Again, we have lot more indicators, lot more strategies within trading view. What do you mean by a strategy? Where you don't need to click on buy and sell button, right? For example, we have some strategies where they will automatically do the buy and sell. But strategies always you cannot mix up various things, various algos into one algo, right? Strategy will work with one logic. So if there is a big uptrend or downtrend, these strategies will make huge money. If there is a sideways action, the strategies may not make much. But indicators, if we see that it is sideways, we can stop trading. So we have more control when we use indicators. But one once you understand indicators better, once you gain confidence, then I'll also explain different strategies within TradingView. And right, for example, yeah, right, Srikanth is showing here. You have Tier 1 TV. TV means TradingView indicators. You can go get that 299 plan where you will get access to all these 3 indicators. And tomorrow itself, you can make the $299 back. Right, I can give you guarantee that tomorrow we can make that, right, with shop calls or something itself. We can make that 299 back. And we have more indicators, more strategies, but I want you to get comfortable with few things first, and then I want to explain, right? We within Ninja Trader strategies, we have Ultimatum strategy, we have Titanium, we have Trillium. There are many strategies which are working good, but right, we'll go step by step, become comfortable with indicators, and then I'll demonstrate them where you don't need to do. They will automatically take the buy and sell signals. We can look at the trend. If the trend is bullish, just you can put a long only option, so that only it will be take only long only trades. Whenever it sees a reversal, it will close the long only trade, but won't open a short trade. So, or if something becomes bearish, right? Let us say it touch the ultimatum trend line resistance, it is dropping. Then now you can enable a strategy, do a short only, right? Then it will only take short only trades. If there is a small reversal, it won't take it. So you will first, once you start using indicators, then you will get more and more confidence. You will get more understanding how the prices move, how, right, what type when we have to enable the strategy, what, right, what settings we need to put in the strategy, In that way, you will be more comfortable, more right. Otherwise, now what everyone is doing is just enabling the strategy, right? Long only, short only, and keeping it. So if market is right in the, we are in a reverse direction, or market suddenly moves from bullish to bearish, such type of things, the strategy may not make. We may make profits, we may lose those profits again. But when you are using indicators, we have full control. We can combine multiple indicators. We can look for confluence. We'll have much higher chances of success. Right? I understand some of you have to go to office and you may not right keep watching it, but slowly, right? Maybe after a week, I'll introduce to various strategies in TradingView. I'll introduce to strategies in NinjaTrader so that you can understand them. You can right with the experience of using indicators. Now you will be in a much better position to know when to enable a strategy, when to disable a strategy, or should I use long only? Should I use short only? Should I use both sides? Like that, you will gain more and more understanding, more and more experience, so you can successfully use the strategies. Until that time, right, we'll go step by step, slowly make money with these indicators. Then we'll make money with strategies within TradingView, and then right, NinjaTrader. You can use TraderWeight account and you can connect it to different NinjaTrader accounts. So whatever trades you take in TraderWeight, the same thing will happen in different NinjaTrader accounts also. So right, we have a copy trading future, but right for yeah, to start with, just focus on one account, and once you gain confidence, you can do copy to other accounts, and I'll explain about the copy trading future, and we'll also start those things in a week, so that even if you are busy, if we take a trade, they will happen in your account. All those things will start in a week or so. But for now, yeah, better you gain the confidence, you gain the experience, so that easily we can make 200 $300 every day using the confluence of these three indicators. I hope it is clear on how to use ultimatum, or how to use beta algo, how to use ultimate D, how to set the parameters, right? And when to right, how to look for the confluence of all the three. And yeah, like that. I will be doing more live sessions for all the premium members from tomorrow. Tomorrow morning around 7:30, 8 o'clock, we'll start the session. And you don't need to be in the session all the time, right? Because some of you may find some time between 10 to 11, some may find 2 to 3. So we'll be doing the throughout day. It doesn't mean you have to be throughout the day. Whenever you are there, we take some calls, you make some money, and you can again exit out if you have an office or something. Right? It doesn't mean that you have to stay throughout the day to right to learn or something. If you have 1 hour time, you just join for that 1 hour. You watch like how we are taking, or you can see, and yeah, you'll get confidence. You'll learn while yeah, right, hands-on experience. Anyone has any other questions? Yeah. So Nalin, I hope you got answer to your question. One is with less investment, options is one way, or futures with funded accounts is the other way. So with less investment, you can make profit. Yeah, we'll be having more of these sessions, right? Weekends, I'll be doing more of these explaining different indicators and strategies. And during market, we'll be doing live trading sessions. So one is you can make money, and you can also watch and see how we are taking the trades. Yes, you can use the indicator for everything, right? You can use it for futures. You can use for stocks. Using, if stock is moving, you can use it for options, for anything. If you are doing for day trading, use 5 minutes. If you are using for long term, right, for swing trading, use 1 hour or 4 hours. 1 hour or 4 hours is better for swing trading. But if there are earnings, don't hold the stock or don't hold the option calls, right? You can keep some 5%, 10% if you buy 10 contracts, take profit before the earnings on 8 or 9, and just hold one or two for the actual earnings, right? Because earnings can be always risky, right? There is that uh, risk high, right? Here, if we can, before earnings, if you can make 90% success, there you may make 70% success. So, mm, if earning, for example, top earnings is on Tuesday morning, we will try to close 90% of our contracts by tomorrow 3 p.m. Central. We may keep 10% for Tuesday morning, so that even shop earnings are bad or something, still our whatever profit we made with the 90%, some of that profits we can use for the 10%, like that. So, but yeah, you can use these indicators for anything. Right. Tomorrow I'll be doing some, right. One is we'll be taking different options or stocks, and also we'll be doing futures trading also. I'll try to start around 7 itself. So from 7 a.m. itself, we can take some futures before the options market opens. And once options market opens, then we can watch stocks and options, take buy some option calls or puts. We can do that. Yeah, but I hope everyone got right how to use these three combination of three. If combination of three we get it, then that is the best way or best time to buy them. So yeah, in summary, right? Once you subscribe on the same bot, you can send your trading view, right? Wherever you are signing up on the same, you can send a message. This is my trading view username. Then immediately will give you access to that. Once we provide the access, you can go to invite only scripts and you will see all those indicators. Just you can double click on those indicators, that will get added to your chart. Once it gets added to the chart, whatever we discussed today, you will look for the confluence of all the three. Whenever that confluence happens on any of the futures or stocks or currencies or crypto, then you basically buy or sell. Right. So thanks everyone for joining in, and I'll be doing a live session tomorrow from morning 7:30. I'll send a link. You all can join and watch while we take the trades. Yeah, have a nice rest of the day, and talk to you tomorrow.